Hello, my dear
Malik sir, very good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Malik sir, I'm Avtar Singh Rawat, senior advocate, sir. And
Yes.
I'm very happy that I have come along with you in this forum. These young people.
I am very impressed by your lecture.
No, thank you very much, sir.
Long list of fundamental rights and long lecture, very good. I am impressed.
Thank you very much, sir.
Our duties are few, and I will take few minutes only.
Thank you very much, sir. But we must encourage the young people. That's
you have encouraged a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I think sir, I have got some other work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, madam.
Blessing to have all of you over here. So, Malik sir, it is absolutely a privilege, sir. It is a pleasure, and it is the greatest pleasure, I would say personally to me, to have the occasion to be able to host you, sir, for this one season finale class, sir, and on this particular topic. So we are from the bottom of all of our hearts, sir, the entire team. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Keshav. It is only for you I have come here.
Sir, I understand, and I just cannot explain how deeply, how much gratitude, sir, I want to.
Yes, thank you. I am also thrilled to have this lecture. Okay, bye.
So, sir, may I just briefly introduce you, sir, so that before the class, sir, with your permission.
Yes.
So, hi everyone, and again, it's really great to have the privilege of having all of you joining us for this class, and it is actually a really great pleasure and privilege to have the occasion to be able to host Honorable Justice Shri J.M. Malik sir, former Judge Delhi High Court, to be able to take us through the class on fundamental duties under the Constitution of India. Before I hand over the class to sir, very briefly, I want to introduce sir to everyone. So, sir did his graduation from Punjab University in 1968. He studied law at Punjab University as enrolled and was enrolled as an advocate with the Bar Council of Punjab and Haryana in 1968. He joined Delhi Judicial Services in the year 1972 and was promoted to higher judicial services in 1989. So worked as a district judge, he worked as a sessions judge, he was elevated to the Honorable High Court in February of 2006. Sir retired from the Honorable High Court in 2008, and he was then serving as a member of the National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission from 2012 to 2016. So I think there's obviously I've concised it a lot, but it is truly and deeply a very great privilege and pleasure to have the occasion to host sir today. And I hand over the class to you, sir. And I request you to kindly take us through this journey on fundamental duties.
How will he come in the main? How will he come here at your place? Keshav, sir, how will this come in the main picture, main screen? Chalo, bolo.
Ma'am, thank you so much for organizing this. Yes, sir.
Struggle a lot for getting the freedom. We were slaves. We did not know about there is a thing like fundamental rights. So after the partition, we prepared the Constitution of India, which was adopted on November 25th, 26th, 1949. There was only rights and rights. No fundamental duties in the original Constitution. The Constitution, the fundamental duties was introduced by 42nd Amendment Act 1976 with effect from 3rd January 1977. This fundamental duties must be read in conjunction with directive principles of state policy. That was 44 Amendment Act 1978 with effect from 20th June 1979. But it must be borne in mind that fundamental rights and duties are enforceable. But these directive principles are not enforceable. You cannot go to the court and get the relief. Now let us come to the Constitution. Constitution is like a machine, lifeless. It acquires life by the set of strong men who control it and operate it, who deal with it. India needs nothing but a set of honest persons who will have the interest of country before them. It requires men of strong character who will not sacrifice the country and the interest of the society. There is vociferous tendency arising out of various elements such as caste, creed, languages, and provisional differences. We were very much thrilled to have such a long list of the fundamental rights. Nobody cared for the duties. I have seen so many people running to the courts to get the restoration of their fundamental rights. But ever you have heard that somebody approached the court for neglecting his duties? This is the work of the police. Police go to the court. Sir, there is no duty. There is duty, but the people are neglecting it. But it must be understood that rights and duties are in correlation position. That is a situation in which one thing depends upon the other and vice versa. Let us come to our duties one by one. Article 51A says to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideas and institutions, the national flag, the national anthem. We heard so many cases that there was disrespect to our national flag. So many cases were filed. This is, you are going against your duty. It is your duty to respect your national flag, then national anthem. It is very bad. That's when there is national anthem is going on, you don't stand. Some people, few people. You must stand when the national anthem is going on. However, there are exceptions. Sick old people, but whenever they hear it, they must not move. They must keep sitting keep sleeping, but don't do anything which goes against our national anthem. Number 2, to cherish and follow the noble ideas which inspired our national struggle for freedom. This Mr. Churchill had said that if we give the freedom to the Indians, there will be a clash. Everybody is not Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and Pandit and Mahatma Gandhi. So those things which were given by Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru and the Constituent Assembly must be protected. Number 3, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. This is very bad. Our national character is at the lowest ebb. We don't follow it. We read the news that some colonel and some major has given secret papers to the country, to the opposite country, only for the sake of money. It should not be. Yeah. To defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so. Number 4, should not do anything which goes against the interest of it. Country is above all. Money is nothing. There are 3 forces which protect our nation, but we must support them. We should not do anything, take money, bribe, and that is very bad. To promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, linguistic, and religion or sectional diversities, to renounce practice derogatory to the dignity of woman. But we don't follow it. We should forget. First of all, you are Indian. No religion, no other practices. These are very, very bad. These are very bad. There should be public awakeness. Now I will talk about general duties. We throw the acid on other persons, which is mostly the girl. We don't think what will happen to the victim. We are spoiling his life. Her life. She cannot live properly for whole of its life. Don't spit on roads, or write or inscribe on trees, walls, and other important places. Behave properly in parks, roads, buses, cinemas. Girls should be given the preference. The people should not try to rub their shoulders with females. Girls are the weaker sex. They have to be given priority. Then drugs, smoking, and alcohol, everybody knows, are injurious to health. But we now somebody is taking this drugs, we don't care. But to me, so You should not sleep. This is your duty to inform others or to inform the police immediately. Nip the evil in the bud. And drugs are don't throw rubbish, papers or clips or the public buildings. I have gone to USA, US, UK, Germany, France, Singapore. I am surprised to see no such thing. The police are very, very good. They don't allow the people to commit illegalities. Then there is telephone mobile. It is getting the notorious day by day. There are missed calls. There are fake calls which create nuisance. Nuisance. Parents are responsible. They don't teach their children to do the right thing. Rape, murder, dacoity. Parents are responsible for that. They should teach their children very good lessons. Duty F. To value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture. That I have already spoken. There should be no written words or inscribing something. G. To protect and improve the natural environments, including forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. That will also include birds. We should be very good, sincere to the birds and the dogs, etc. Dogs, cats, etc. H. To develop a scientific temper, humanism, and the spirit of inquiry and reform. Next, to safeguard public property and to abjure violence. Abjure violence. What is happening in Lanka? What is happening in Sri Lanka? Their country is in economic crisis. Instead of helping the government, they are burning the buses, properties. What happened in Rajasthan yesterday? There was they burnt there was fire and fire. In every state, there is violence, including Jammu and Kashmir, UP, Bihar, and so many other states. This is your duty not to indulge in violence. Violence is very bad for the society, nation, and your own interest. You are hurting yourself. The government will charge more taxes. So beware of this. Don't allow to indulge in violence. Even the politicians should not take part in violence. What had happened in Lakhimpur? People were killed. That was very bad.
Ukraine, and they have no value.
And this Russia and UK, they have no value for the
Human beings.
for the
Property, human beings.
fundamental duties. Next, to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement. India has to become number one in the world. It has to become guru. It was guru. It has to become guru of all the nations. Everybody, teacher, parents, children, youth, have to be responsible for that. They have to raise the country. Next, who is parent or guardian to provide opportunities for education to his child, or as the case may be, ward between the age of 6 and 40 years. Nobody listens. You see, most of the laborers, labor working, and their ages are below 40. This is also fault on the part of the government. They must make it necessary that every child will have to get education. Get education. Now I advert to the duties of the advocates. Truth is foundation of all knowledge and the cement of all societies. Why the advocates are defamed nowadays? Because everybody says advocate speaks lies. It is not the duty of the liar to speak lies in the court.
Only untruth. Only.
But there is a wrong notion in our country among the advocates. To despise money is to dethrone a king. Love for money is a very, very bad thing. Liars should not care for money. I tell you story of the olden days before pre-partition. There was an advocate by the name of Roop Chand Chaudhary in Sargodha district. his normal fees, fixed fees, was rupees 200 per case. A new client came to him and explained his case and asked how much fees you will take. Due to fear of negotiations, the due to fear of negotiations, he asked him, you pay me rupees 300. That new client immediately placed rupees 300 before him. Then the advocate prepared the plaint, wrote his address, and thereafter the client went away. During whole of the night, Mr. Chaudhary could not sleep. What I have done, self-retrospection. What I have done, I have cheated him by rupees 100. That is very bad. Early in the morning, the address was with him. He went to his client's house and paid back rupees 100. Sir, I have committed a mistake. My fees is rupees 200. You paid me rupees 300. I could not sleep all of the night. So this rupees 100 is returned. Another example of the advocate. One senior advocate was arguing a case. Thereafter, there was part arguments. Thereafter, he went to the opposite counsel with a big amount of money. He said, sir, I don't want that you should mix up with me. You should do one thing. You leave this case. Don't argue it. Then the advocate said, get out. I will call the police and get you arrested. In Haryana, there was a Zare Panjam in declaration cases. When father sells the land and the boy, his child, files a case of declaration, and that Zare Panjam, 1/5 of the total amount of the money has to be deposited. But I saw many few advocates asking for Zare Panjam in simpliciter case filed by any other person to other person who had no relations. That is very bad. An advocate was found. So listen, we have recorded, the court has recorded 6 witnesses. I want to inspect the 5. Please maybe 8 rupees per witness, 48. That is a cheat. Only you can see the file by putting and stamp of rupees. One in my time, it was 1 rupee and 4 rupees. Oh, yeah. Be honest. Be honest to the nation. Be honest to the society. Be honest to yourself. Be honest to your client. I have worked as a judicial officer for 44 years. Every time the advocate will come, sir, my head is aching, my belly is aching, I have met with the accident, my mother is sick, and they get the dates. If we refuse the date, there will be a strike. All the advocates will come together and raise strikes. Now I give the example of Sardar Patel. He was also an advocate. He was arguing a case and a telegram came to him where it said, your wife has expired. Sardar Patel was doing his duty. He was not upset by that news. He finished whole of the argument. Very good, Sardar. People want to confess. In most of the people want to confess. Perhaps they take this idea from USA and UK. Confessions get less sentence. If your client wants to confess, don't spin the story. If he confess, let him confess. Tell him this is the way you will get the sentence. I was doing a case under section 337. And the accused came without his consent. Like, listen, why are you contesting this case? If you have made an accident, confess it. Sir, I cannot confess. Like, why? My advocate has read the section 37. There is 6 months punishment. I don't want to go. Like, no, it is not with every case that punishment must be avoided. If you have confessed, we have seen your record, there is a little injury. If you pay rupees 1,000, it is all right. We will close the case. Immediately paid the court master rupees 1,000 and confessed. And said, I will now take care of my advocate. So this is
End of my lecture.
this is the you can learn from all these things. Thank you very much.
So it is, how do I say, it is a very, it's a very emotional sort of feeling. So first of all, to have your presence with us and your enlightenment. So 44 years of your legal acumen conveyed to us, sir. I know every single word which you sent, which you said, it was very calculated, and it was there to try and help everyone who is able to hear or who is present here with us today, or who will be able to access this knowledge later on, the best possible information, or whatever best could possibly be given to them. So once again, very, very grateful to you.
Thank you. Your dream has come true.
Sir, actually, my dream has come true. I'll be honest with you. It has been so. How do I say? So for everyone, I just want to mention one thing, that sir has been one of the biggest inspirations for me personally. He has guided me at so many points in time, and actually, he has said the insights which he gives, they are truly remarkable. So things like wherein he's very motivating. I just cannot, it's my privilege actually. I'll be honest with you. But I would also say that he's very generous and very helpful for anyone who wishes to approach him regarding any advice for that matter of fact. With respect to this, also I want to just say to everyone that if you have any questions, then please raise your hand, or you can ask your questions. Also, I want to communicate to you that we have effectively completed the community classes season 2 duration with Sir's blessings and with everyone's support and love and the guidance of all of our seniors. Back to the class. So, just one, very predominant question which crosses my mind. It is that, sir, I very rarely see that. So, how you explain to us so many duties that are there, and duties which are towards, first of all, as an individual, towards the nation, towards one's own self, towards the community, towards uh, in professional relationships, towards clients as advocates, and so many duties, sir. But one, and this is a very generic question, I think, but so why are duties not discussed, or why are people not why do people not speak about duties more?
Who is interested to discuss about duties?
No,
They are after rights. That is the main thing.
duties should come from within.
Duties should come from within,
Keshavs are
as
right.
it comes in England or America.
Duties come from within.
That comes within.
I've seen it, sir. So at so many
Our this education.
Through education.
It is fault of the education.
Parents,
Education people don't teach us properly.
from
They get the bribe and give you
no,
passport.
everybody. No, Keshav sir, I disagree with Judge Saab. They don't take bribe. They are with the syllabus and everything. But parents should inculcate good values in children, especially the boys. They should not rub shoulder to the girls. I think that should be the
Malik ma'am, first of all, I request you to, ma'am, first of all, I thank you for being the information technology IT person behind this class and making this class possible. And I think I will also request you to kindly come and sit with us so that we can also
My
see
eyes
you
are
while
not
we're able
well.
to
Sir,
hear.
there is infection in my eyes.
There is accident, and instead of telling the police or helping the person,
We'll run away.
because
We'll run away.
because we are Indians, we will run away. We will not try to help him, to take him to the hospital, because there is fear. The police will say, "Oh, you have brought him, you have made that."
First, the allegation will be on the person who has brought the injured person.
But sir, please, for all the people who are here right now, it will be really great if you can shed some light that if any person sees any accident on the road, then what should that person do in that situation? And if that person takes the person to the hospital,
He should give him immediate help.
Immediate help, first aid.
First aid. Take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If the police thinks, let them. I am doing my duty. And then inform the police, sir, accident has happened and you please come to the spot.
sir, I will be honest with you in this respect itself that there was this accident one day which I did not witness per se, but I saw a commotion, so I reached over there and I saw a person who was not in a very good situation. There was a lot of blood around, and there were people who were trying to help. Sir, I also called the police from my own phone. And I think I made 1 or 2 calls. I spoke to them. I tried to tell them as elaborately as I could the location. I think I also spoke to the ambulance people. I also asked them to come. And
Good
sir,
duty.
ambulance did not reach in time. So though the local people, they picked the person up and they took them in some auto only. They took that person to the hospital, whichever nearby was, and whatever people who were there before me itself. And so the police also, I think about maybe about 1 hour later, I got a call from the police. And that too, sir, I being an advocate itself, sir, I will tell you that it was very harrowing for me how that conversation took place, because the kind of information they wanted from me, and how they were pressing me for information. I was actually feeling that, I tried to do my duty. I saw something wrong. I called people up as to whatever was requisite, and I tried to make information. So I really understand this point, sir, and I'm really grateful to you for raising this point today.
That's why I've said Constitution acquires life by a set of strong people, honest people. Don't worry what is happened. You must do your duty.
चाहे तुम्हें जेल में डाल दें.
चाहे जेल में डाल दें. Yeah, they are not sending the ambulance.
They are not calling the ambulance.
Try to take them in a private car or your car.
पागल हो जाओ, ठीक है.
पागल हो जाओ पर duty.
I disagree.
One question has come from advocate Mr. Abhishek Singh from Bombay High Court. So, sir, he asks that besides Article 51A, which other article, or is there any other article which describes the fundamental duties?
भी कोई है directive principles
of state, and then IPC.
Is there any other article also? नहीं दिखा, but it says no, but there is IPC.
Directive principles of state, and
those are duties.
IPC.
IPC doesn't.
The law keeps the man erect.
All right, sir. So there is this other comment from Mr. Sanjeev also. He says, long before 2013, there is a judgment that person who will take person to hospital in emergency, they will not be questioned. I will send you the judgment. Okay, definitely, Sanjeev.
Good. They'll not question that.
Yeah, obviously there is actually a lot of substance in this respect which is circulated online itself. But that was my very personal experience and very recent only. I would not even say that it has been about 6 months. This incident happened. So that was the thing with that. But with that,